My mom had permission to raid my fabric stash, so if you're interested to see what she's chosen, stay tuned. Hi sewing friends, I'm Karina, this is Lifting Pins and Needles. Welcome to my channel, a channel all about sewing, limitless sewing. In this special video, I want to introduce you to my mom. I want to show you also all the fabrics she's chosen from my stash. Now, she did this about 2 years ago. She has permission to open my stash and just go shopping in there and choose anything that she wants. She has also brought a few pieces with her from Chile so I can make her some things. And so I want to share what the plans are for her while she's visiting. My sort of makes are going down in the priority list. I'll make something for me only if I can, but mainly I will be sewing for her. Now, if you look behind me, there is a really special painting that she painted for me. She does oil painting, so I'm gonna come and show you. And she's also gonna be coming in here so you can meet her. This is my mom, her name is Elsa. She painted this for me so I can have some decoration that is sort of suitable for my sewing space. And I requested she paint something. It was up to her what she wanted. And it's actually not supposed to be me there. I wasn't able to pose for her while she was painting. So it's just a lovely lady sewing in an old-fashioned sewing machine, dressed in red. And it's a lovely painting. So you're going to be seeing this one at the back there from now on. Hello.
Just say hello.
Just say hello. I've been sewing for my mom ever since I was a kid. Back then she would buy a piece of fabric and always buy a little bit left over, and then I would make like a skirt or a top, and we've actually been twinning for a long time with the same fabric sometimes. You want to show this one? So this is a fabric. The first one, she loves polka dots, and what the plan for this one is to make a lyric dress from Love Notions. But she has an idea and she's drawn it on a little paper for me, where I'm gonna do a hack to that bodice to have a visual impact that she likes. And we've already fitted the bodice and everything's good. What's really good is that even though mom is a little bit shorter than me, just a little bit, our upper bodies are sort of proportionally similar. I'm trying to look taller. So I usually just have to size down maybe one size, but we have the same cup size, the same sort of apex height and things. So it's quite easy to fit a bodice on her. This next one, you can show that one. This one I actually bought in the street markets in Bolivia, and I bought it the last day I was there. Like I was flying out that night, leaving Bolivia forever, and I went to say bye to the markets, and I found this cotton lawn, and it's got a lot of colors. And this was, I actually gave it to my mom years ago, and she wants it. She likes it. So
I love green.
Yeah, she loves green. I like green too, if you can't tell. We both like it. So the plan for that fabric is to make a Kosice top from Sttch. And I've got her to try on the top, and it fits perfect. I made a size 12 on the top and 14 for me, for my body. For her, I'm just gonna make a straight size 12 to fit her. Mom has like a more inverted triangle body shape with smaller hips than mine, very smaller than mine, but you know. So I'm gonna be showing you when I make these sort of adjustments I make for her. Then we have this one. This is another one that she likes, and I bought this fabric locally last year. I took it to Chile for her to sew for her during the summer, but I didn't end up having time with my husband getting sick and things. So she's brought it back for me. And you like black and white?
I love.
Yeah, look, she's even dressed in black and white. If you've noticed, I sew a lot of black and white too, and my mom is sort of on that page as well. Now the plan for this viscose is the Kalispell dress from Sttch. I've had mom try on my one. I made a straight size 14 on my one, and actually it fits her really well because she likes to have a little bit more wearing ease than I do. So I'm basically gonna make the same exact dress. I'm not gonna need to make any modifications there. Now this one is the cotton sateen I got from Minerva, and I showed you this the other day, and I was secretly hoping my mom was gonna like it, and she does.
Yes.
So this fabric is more thick, it's more structured, and mom suits a really good, you know, fitting sheath dress. And that's what this is gonna be. Now I have enough to make 2 fitted sheath dresses because that only takes like 1 meter and some for me and for her. I have 2.5 meters. So we are going to be dressed in twinning sheath dresses with this fabric. And we haven't done that in a while, so that's gonna be interesting to dress up like twins.
It's like
Mommy and me, but in the adult style. Not that cute, but still well-fitting, well-made dresses, you know? So mom has chosen from my stash this stretch cotton sateen, and actually she wants to wear the sateen part, like the soft shiny part, to the inside of her body because her skin is really sensitive. She doesn't really tolerate harsh sort of materials on her. So I will be using the right side of the fabric as the wrong side of the fabric, and it's a nice thick opaque white fabric. And she likes having white trousers and white shorts. She always keeps them immaculate, like she never stains them. They, like, I don't know how she does it.
It's a secret.
It's a secret.
Yep.
Because if I wear anything white on the bottom, I'll go and sit down somewhere and like sit on mud, or like something will happen that's terrible. But that doesn't happen to her. She has like white pants that will last her for years, and they just look immaculately white, you know? Some people can pull that off.
Yeah.
This fabric is like a jacquard. It feels like, I'm not actually sure what this is, but the fabric does have like a texture to it. And I have like, I don't know, more than 1 meter here. The fabric is not that wide. I found this on the street markets in Bolivia. It was lying in my stash and my mom liked it. So I think this is suitable for a skirt. A skirt, right?
Dress.
It's not gonna fit a dress in there, no.
Sorry.
It's because
It's a pity.
It's a pity. It's because this fabric is narrow, like it's 150 wide. Yeah. It's a narrow fabric, it's not the full width. So there's only over 1 meter here that's not enough to make a dress. But a skirt, remember you wanted a skirt with a white blouse?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I remember that.
Yeah. My mom wants me to make her a really nice crisp white blouse. I don't have that type of fabric with me here, so when we go fabric shopping, that's one of the things that she's looking for, to find a really nice white fabric that I can make her a blouse. The next one she also chose from my stash, and this is like a silk satin polyester. I'm not sure, but it's very soft and she likes how it feels, and it's white with little dots. And I have 2 meters. This is for a blouse. You want short sleeves or long sleeves?
Sure.
Short sleeves. So yeah. You know my mom, she can just request and then I just make stuff.
Lovely, my daughter.
This one is a fabric I've used. I've had meters and meters of this fabric, and my mom has always liked it.
Yeah.
I got this in the street markets in Bolivia. I think I found like a 5 meter cut, and I have made several garments from this, and whenever I show them on the channel, my mom always writes to me, "You still have that fabric."
Yeah.
So
I love it.
What do you want with this? Pants.
Pants.
She wants like some sort of like
White pant.
Yeah, wide leg, loose flowing, elasticated waist pants that can be really comfortable. So that's what that's gonna be. About the pattern, I haven't decided yet on what pattern, but yeah, I have to think about that. I have this really soft stretch denim in my stash. I don't think it's the appropriate weight for pants, but for a skirt, I think it would be great. And so she wants a denim skirt with like lots of top stitching and lots of pockets and, you know, like the works. So that is what this fabric is for. This is a chiffon, and I brought this from Chile this summer, and she loved it. I mean, she looked at all my chiffon and this is the one that she chose. It's gorgeous.
Very beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, she likes navy and she likes that the print there looks like art, like the flowers were painted on. Because she's an artist, you know.
I think so.
So we're not sure what to make with this. Some sort of loose fitting blouse. I was thinking about the Zamora blouse from Sttch. It's like a style with pleats here and a bow and like big, you know, like wide-ish sleeves. I think it's a good style and I have that pattern, so probably that one is going to be for that. The next one is a fabric I've been hoarding since my Bolivia days. This is actually not from the streets. This was from a really nice shop and it's a gorgeous like painted silk type fabric. And yeah, it's a beautiful fabric. The ones that are super soft and cool to the touch. And she would like a blouse with this one. Probably short sleeves too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, short sleeves. I'm talking about the blouses, but I'll surprise you when I make them to what patterns, because we haven't been able to match them to patterns exactly, because that you can't just do that in one day, you know. She actually saw this fabric when I showed the box of goodies that Vivian sent me, Vivian Vabo from Stitches and Seams, and this is one of the fabrics Viv sent me, and my mum saw it on the video, and my mum always watches the videos, and she sent me a message, I want that fabric. So this is going to be a skirt that will go with the white blouse I want to make her, like a really springy, summery outfit. I'm probably thinking about the Fiore skirt, the one with the pockets. I think that would be a nice match to this fabric. This is a crepe, but the more heavyweight bottom weight, I would say. So that's what that's for. We've got a pile of fabric on the floor. Now, my mom's always told me, don't get stressed, just make what you can. I don't want you to be sewing night and day. So we're gonna make as much as I can, as much as we can still enjoy time together. So those are the fabrics that have been chosen for now.
I'm very lucky with my daughter because she can do everything for me.
That's what she, my mom thinks up these designs and just draws them and she's like, make that. And I'm like, okay.
So easy for her.
Yeah. I'm sewing for my mom. It brings me as much, even more pleasure than sewing for myself. So it's always a pleasure to sew for her. And as I make these things, I might show them in individual videos or at the end, just depends how time goes. But yeah, I'm so happy that you can meet my mom. She's been my #1 supporter ever since I was a kid. She nagged my dad into buying my first ever sewing machine, and she always trusted that I was gonna do good, you know, the like advance and get good at this craft, you know. My dad thought the sewing machine was just gonna be, you know, left in a corner. But yeah, I will see you soon with another video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like and share. And if you're liking the content of this channel, consider spending more time on the channel and watching hundreds of videos that are available. Bye.
See you soon.
Happy sewing.